The mind is making me wonder if I push my energy again after coming together with him and then he focuses on another woman. That will be unbearable for me. I cannot go through that heart-wrenching pain again. I know this is future, but how can I release this?
It's still future. So what I would say to you is those are fears. You need to sit with that. With the separation before, there were some fears and jealousy that occurred, and you need to work on releasing that energy. You need to go within and figure out how to release that energy that are really low vibrations that's coming through you, and go into this place of releasing what mind energy is clinging to the story, because the story is past. It already happened. Whatever happened in the past just is, and it's done. When you align with this now moment, the past is gone. So you get to start fresh with your person. Don't hold grudges and think like you don't get to start fresh. I'm awakened now. I'm going to align with soul. This connection is always going to thrive based on this now moment. Whatever happened before, whatever that was, I'm going to let it go. I'm going to forgive. I'm going to allow myself to get through knowing that we are not defined by the past. I'm going to set boundaries. I'm going to set boundaries and know where I stand in this now moment. And so if my person ever gets to this place, right? I want you to ask this. If my person ever gets to the place where they are in my now moment, I'm going to deal with that in that now moment. It's too future and so much fear. Why would they come to you just to find someone else? Cancel that. That's mind. That's a manifestation that the mind is already trying to recreate that doesn't serve you. Cancel that. That's mine. I'm soul. I'm presence. My soul. My soul. I trust my soul. The best and highest good is for me and my soul. My goodness, my love. I've had jealousy my whole life. I've had it from my family, and I carried that with me for the rest of my life. And I carried that with my person. And there has never been any situation where he deserves that type of energy from me because I grew up with that. So sit with yourself and find yourself from within. What is it internally within me that gets triggered from jealousy? What is it within me that compares myself from other women? What is it within me has fear with other women? Nobody can touch you. Doesn't matter how many other women in the world there are. There is no you. Own your power, own your light, own your soul. It's either you're in this journey or not. If you know you're in the journey and you know they're your soul, who else are they going to want when you're in soul? They're not going to want anyone else. They're going to run as quickly away from whatever energy they were in, trying to find you. What do you think, love?
I love that you already said one of the things I was going to say, which is you have fears and you always manifest what you're thinking about. And if you're sitting there focused on your worst fears, you're going to recreate that. So you really need to cancel and you need to get that out of your vortex, right? You have to get that out of there. The other thing I'm going to say, this question just screams out at me that your intention is off. Because when you're you, it won't matter what they do. It will not matter what they do, think, or feel, because this is about you at all times. So if you're even, okay, so we get back together and he's going to do this, who cares? Because that means your intention is on him instead of on yourself. And you got to remember what your intention is. And that's what that tells me. So it's really, really, really easy to get our intentions flipped around, especially with the thought of them coming back in. When they do come back in, the mind's going to take any little avenue and it's going to jump on it and it's going to put it onto the person. You've got to be intentional and bring it back about you. Who cares what they think, do, and feel? I'll say that again, because that means if you are thinking about what they're thinking, doing, and feeling, you're in mind and your intention's on them.
I love it.